It's story time tea. That's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about how I almost got in a fight. I'm telling you a story about how I was about to beat somebody up, basically. I wasn't though. I wasn't. I'm sweet. Look at my face. But I'm gonna set the scene, y'all. So, give y'all a general time period. It was about 2021 for real. Ish. This is a general thing for real. But I've been working at the same job since I was still in school. Like I was currently in school and I was working at the same job for forever. So I've been there for like, I don't know, 5 years. But at some point in time, I had got like 2 jobs on the side. And so at one of the jobs that I was doing at this point in time, I was just doing it because I was like, I want more money to go on more vacations. And I realized that like I really wouldn't be doing stuff at certain points in time. And I'm like, I could have a whole nother job. I could really just be making money. Because at this point in time, it's like both my closest friends that I would see the most moved out of the state. So it's just like, I'm not seeing them no more. And then one of my other friends, they started trying to look for a new job and they was dummy busy. So I'm just like, all right, out of my top 5 friends, I'm not as close with one of them anymore. And then the other 3, they like not here for real. So I'm just like, I really got one friend that I'm really rocking with for real. And that I actually see. So I'm just like, I got heck of extra time. And I'm not talking to nobody for real. So I'm like, I really could just get another job. Why wouldn't I? So I got another job. And this job was supposed to just be a cool little chill job for real. Just a job where I just get my work done. Like, it's not supposed to be nowhere where I make no friends, find no love interest and nothing like that. Like, I'm not one of those type of people that go to work to get a life for real. I go to work to make my money and then I'm trying to leave. Like, that's it. Like, I go in there, I make my bag and I dip. So, that's all I ever be worried about. And I had started this job and the people there, everybody's always older than me. No matter where I work, everybody's always older than me. Like, I don't know. I'm always the youngest. And so, you just like, I'm the youngest. I'm the one that been in the industry the least amount of time. I'm the one that's like, I'm usually the only girl. But if I'm not the only girl, I'm like the only black person. But when I got here, it was just like, everybody was like 12 years older than me. So it's not as bad as it usually be. And then everybody was black. So I was just like, okay. I'm like new to this, all right. And so I'm in there, I'm thinking everything good for real. Like the 2 people that I got on my team, we do everything together. We don't like really work with any other people. It's just the 3 of us, and we do our part of the work that we do or whatever. And we got like a separate thing going on, like all of us in the same kitchen, but we doing separate stuff from these other people or whatever. And so I would only be there like 3 days a week because, as I told you, I had another job. Like my main job, I was there all the time. Like I worked 5 days a week. Sometimes 4, but like I worked there 5 days a week. And so then I was coming to this other job 3 days a week. And it was early in the morning. So like, y'all know nobody's trying to be social early in the morning. I come in there, I just do whatever it is that's on my list of things to do. And I just go on about my business. And I didn't really make friends with the 2 people that was on my team. It's just like one person, he was cool. I liked them. Like we would kind of like hang out outside of work. Not really, but kind of, I guess, a little bit. But then the other girl, I really didn't like her personality, so I was not trying to spend any amount of time outside of work with her or talking to her, texting her, or whatever. And she really seemed like she wanted to be my friend, but also I was just like, bro, you are way older than me, and being as though our personalities aren't even close, we really don't got nothing in common. Not only do we not think alike, but we don't like the same stuff and we don't do the same stuff. So we would be forcing a relationship, and I'm not ready to force a relationship with somebody that I got at work. Like I don't want to make friends at work. So like she would be telling me about stuff and I'm just like, okay. And like I listen to her, I talk to her about it, whatever, and like fake give her advice for real, because you know people don't be listening to you. So like she'd tell me about something, I'm like, oh no, you probably shouldn't do that, whatever. And that's just how it would be. And so it was cool. But then at a certain point in time, it's like they wanted more from me. Like they wanted me to be there more. And I'm just like, bro, this is a secondhand job. This is just a little thing that I'm doing on the side. This is not my main thing. Like I don't come here to make ends meet or whatever. Like, so I'm just like, I'm not about to come here more. Like, the time that I give you is the only time that you finna have. Like, you're not getting anything else out of me. And so they was like, all right, we're gonna hire somebody else. So they go to hire somebody else. The person that they bring in, it's like when she first came, I didn't see her. I wasn't really around, but then everybody was talking about her or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, did you see her, da-da-da, whatever. And it was kind of weird, because like people was coming up to me like, did you see her, did you see her? And I'm just like, bro, I know she gonna be on my team, but I wasn't really pressed to see like who it was, because like, until I see some work from the person, like, it doesn't really matter. So everybody just asked me, what did I see her? And I'm just like, why y'all keep on asking me that? And then I realized they was asking me, did I see her? Because apparently she was cute. And apparently she was my age. And I was just like, oh, no, I didn't see her. and so after a while, whatever, then I finally seen her walk past. But mind you, this is time of Rona. So everybody had that mask on and everything. And since I was at a certain type of establishment, so you had to have your mask on. It wasn't like optional. Like, it wasn't like if you want to have your mask on, or if you think that you have Rona, then you put your mask on. Like, no, you had to have it on all the time. Like, they didn't even care. And if you wanted to go get a snack or eat something real quick and you needed to vacate the premises, then you could take your mask off. Like, if you was indoors, you better not have to take that mask off. So I was like, I can't even really see none of her face for real. And I feel like at the time she had a bang, so like I really couldn't see her. And I'm just let her go ahead. Whenever she start, then I talk to her, whatever. So then, like, in the next, like, 2 or 3 days or something, she started. I'm thinking things gonna be cool for real. Like, I've never worked with somebody that was my age, identified as my gender, and was my race ever in life. So I was just like, it could be cool. I was like, I might try to be friends with her a little bit, like fake friends for her, just, you know, work friends. And so she came, we was talking or whatever, and I was talking to her for a little minute, and I was just like, yikes, your personality. But I wasn't going to just straight judge her off of like 3 conversations. So I just let her live her life, and then I just saw the way she worked and everything like that. And I realized that I did not like this girl. But also, who cares? It's work. And so I'm just like, long as she don't negatively affect my work, I don't even care. And so we working, everything cool, but she just started like really, what is the term for this? What is the proper term for this? Because I can't really say that. Bro, she was really big eating. Like, every single thing my boss said, like everything my manager said, she was just like, yeah. Like, some of the stuff didn't even make sense. Some of the stuff you would know that is not true. And she was still just I'm like, bro, chill. I'm like, please go ahead. I'm like, no, you're not agreeing with her right now. No, you did not just say that was good. That was actually nasty. Like, she'd make something and she'd be like, ooh, taste this. Is it good? I'm like, actually, like, you probably should put like some more salt and like cayenne in there or something. Like, it's missing a little spice for real. Like, it feel like the flavors are dull. You need to do something. She straight stopped asking me for my opinion. She straight stopped asking me for my opinion and just started asking the girl. Every single time she wanted something to be tasted, she just gave it to the girl. And the girl was like, yes, this is the best I ever had. And I'm like, like, bro, you know she lying. Like, please stop. You know that she lying, right? You just want her to stroke your ego? All right, cool. That's fine. Go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. Like, I'm not going to beg you to let me improve your work. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I'm just like, I'm doing, you doing what you're doing, it's whatever. But like, she would always do that, and it just started getting so annoying. So I just kind of moved myself to a whole different section of the kitchen to do my work, because I'm just like, I literally don't have to be with y'all in order to get my work done, and y'all are actually annoying. They would just come in there and gossip and just talk about random stuff all day and be saying stuff that don't make sense, and then getting political with certain things, and then showing how actually, like, they actually are slow. They just showing it. It just like, the slowness just popped out of the box. Like, and I was getting so tired. I'm like, y'all know what y'all saying does not make sense, right? Like, you could literally Google what you're talking about, and they would literally tell you you're saying the opposite of how that works. So, all right. So stuff like that really be irritating me, especially when somebody asked my opinion and then I give it to them and they just like, nah, I think you're wrong. And then it's not even really like it's my opinion. I'm just literally telling them actual facts and they just like, no. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to have a conversation with y'all for real. So me being me over in the corner, eventually, like, my boss just started just saying smart stuff to me for no reason. Because, like, she chose for real. She chose. They clicked up. They like best friends. And then it's me and the other guy. And we kind of on the outskirts. But he still be trying to talk to them because, like, my manager was his age. So it's just like, that's the person that he closest to for real. So he still be trying to talk to them. But I'm just like, I'm not really trying to talk to nobody that don't want to talk to me. If you don't want to talk to me, that's cool. It's whatever. I would just be over here. And I'm just going to make my money regardless. And so he'd be trying to talk to them, and then he'd come over to me and try to talk to me, and then he'd go back, and he just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she didn't like that. She just like, no, you need to stay over here. You need to do your work or whatever. Because she liked him. I think she liked him like him. But she liked him. And so she just wanted him to always be over there for real. And I'm just like, bro, you could just stop coming over here. I'll talk to you once we get off. Because, like, sometimes he'd drop me off home or whatever. So I'm just like, I'll really just talk to you when we get off for real. And he's just like, all right. And then he'll stay over there with her. And then after, like, I don't know, a cool 2 weeks, because I swear they was best friends after 2 days. After like a cool 2 weeks, she just started doing stuff like incorrectly and saying that I told her to do it like that, or like doing something and then blaming me for why it's just wrong or whatever. It's just like, oh no, she left that in the oven. Oh no, she forgot the da-da-da. I'm like, and then I wouldn't be around, so I wouldn't even be like taking up for myself because I wouldn't even be there. I would literally be somewhere minding my business, so I'd be on break because I didn't want to take break with them. And so I'd be on break. I come back from break, and then my manager, after she sent the other girl on break, be like, oh, so you did this? And I'm just like, no. And then she's like, well, she said that you did it, so. And I'm like, what does that got to do with me? Like, just because she said I did something don't mean that I did it. Like, you just gonna believe her and not believe me? Like, we've been working together for like 6 months. And then she come, and now all of a sudden it's whatever she said. All right, cool, bet. Like, I'm not going to argue with somebody over some stuff where I already know what I did and what I didn't do. So if you say I did it, cool. Fire me. That was always my thing. Fire me, bro. If you don't like what I did, you don't like what fire me. I don't care, because I'm not about to argue with nobody about nothing. I don't need to be here. Like, I don't need you, and I don't need this job. So if you're really mad and you really think I did what she said I did, fire me. It's cool. I'll be out. And so she's just like, no, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying you need to work faster. You need to do better. And I'm just like, bro, y'all literally be over there cooling. And then y'all still burn the food. How you wasn't even doing nothing to distract you from keeping track of the food and you still burn it? Like, no. I was like, what you not ready to do is try to tell me everything that goes wrong is my fault. No, I don't care. So she was like, all right, I'm just going to have you do this one thing. So I was in charge of like portioning out all of the garlic knots, like making the dough, all that other stuff. It's a time consuming thing because it'd be like 25 pounds worth of flour. And then I gotta make dough out of all of that. And it's like all the water, all the quarts of water that I added to it, everything like that. It's just a big glop of dough. And I just gotta weigh every little piece and then tie them into little knots and whatever. And so I started doing that. They put me on this duty so I could be in a corner and I don't got to talk to them, which was good. I was happy about it. And I'm over there. One day it was just like she needed me to get done faster because I had to do something else or whatever. So then she sent a girl over. And the girl was just like, oh, she sent me over here to help. I'm just like, the whole time I didn't need any help. You really don't got to come over here. And she was just like, well, she sent me over here to help, so I'm coming over here to help. And I'm just like, you definitely didn't need to get smart with me, but cool. I'm like, all right, so look, this how you do it. And I'm like, I start telling her how to do it. She's like, I know how to da-da-da. I'm like, you know how to do what? All right, then go ahead. And then she did it and she did not do it right. So I'm just like, bro, no, if you do it like that, when you proof it, they're going to unravel. Like, you can't do it like that. Like, you need to do it like this. She's just like, well, we going to see. And I'm like, all right. I don't have time to be fussing with nobody. Like, this is stupid. The whole conversation is stupid. So I'm just like, all right, like, I'm going to just tell you, if you do it like this, it's easier. So you might want to do it like this. But if you want to do it your way, you can do it your way. That's fine. I'm just telling you, like, it's easy if you do it like this. And then I just let her be. But, like, the way I was doing it, I was just portioning out all my stuff out first. So then I could just do and just toss them on there. But she just started stealing my work, bro. Like, she just started stealing my work, just taking the stuff that I portioned out and just like doing it her own way and putting it on a tray and acting like she did something. I'm like, bro, no, she didn't tell you come over here so that you could just finish what I started. No, you need to do your own stuff. Like, I didn't take all this time portioning all this stuff out just for you to just take it and just be like, all right, cool, I'm done. Like, no, you're not done. And this day I was not having a good day, so I'm just like, I'm not even about to let you do this. I'm really not. So I'm just like, hey, you could take this piece of dough right here and get you a scale, and you can cut the pieces of dough and you can weigh them, and then you can tie them up. And she was just like, why would I do that if it's all of these right here? I'm like, that's mine though. That's the whole thing about it. It's mine. So that's why you would get your own scale and measure your own stuff out, because it's mine. And then she's just like, see, I don't have time for all of that because I'm like, bro, she told you to come over here and do it. So I didn't ask you to be over here. So you don't gotta be over here. But what you're not ready to do is try to act like you really did something just now with the stuff that I already prepped. I already partially shaped it. All you gotta do is tie the knots. No, we're not doing that. Like, and I was just mad. I'm just like, no, because usually I don't let people get me irritated at work for real. It's just like people just do stuff and I'm just like, all right. But no, like, I was already mad and I was like, I don't got time for this. And you're not ready to come over here and act like you did everything 10 times faster than I do it when you literally just picked up where I left off. Because then you're going to get done and then you're going to go over there and then she's going to be like, oh my gosh, you finished that fast? Like, no. That's what she not ready did. And so then she had said something. And I was like, what? And she was like, you heard me. And I'm just like, I literally said what because I literally didn't hear you. Don't play with me. Like, I just automatically was like, I'm ready to fight her. Like, it wasn't even that deep. It really wasn't. But I just was mad because I'm like, bro, you've been getting smart with me all day. And I just been letting you say whatever you were saying because it really wasn't that deep. But now you coming over here and you touching my stuff. I don't like when people touch my stuff. And then you getting smart and trying to act like you something that you're not. So I'm just like, you got a problem? And then she was just like, and if I do? And I'm like, and if you do, we can solve it. Like what you mean? I'm like, who are you? Like, who are you actually? I'm like, you're not about it. Like, you're really not about it. Whatever you saying, you're not about it. So, like, we can go right now. We at work, but we could go right now. And she's just like, I don't got time for this. And she walked away. And then, like, she said something to my manager and then she left or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I don't care. So I finished my work. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just finish my work. I'm going to go on my break. I didn't want her to take my work because if she took all of my stuff, then I wasn't going to be able to go on break when I wanted to go on break. And I had some stuff that I had to do during my break. So I'm just like, no, I can't take my break at 1:30 when I get off at 3 o'clock. I need to take my break at 12. Like, I take my break at 12 every day. I'm taking my break at 12. So I go ahead, I take my break. I come back. And she go on her break like 2 seconds before I came back from my break, so I didn't see her when she left. And while I was on my break with other shorty. Me and him took a break at the same time, and we was at his car or whatever. We talking, not talking about this girl. I think we was talking about his kids or something. We come back in, and when she come back in, she just comes over to my station. She's just like, so I heard you was talking about me? And I'm like, who is she talking to? I literally just looked to the side. Like, it literally was nobody over there with me. So I knew she was talking to me. I'm like, who is she talking to? And she's just like, yeah, I heard you was talking about me. I'm like, talking about you with who? Saying what about you? She was just like, I heard that you was telling people my business and da-da-da. Mind y'all, I did know entirely too much of her business, but that's because she spoke very loud. I had my AirPods in and I wasn't even supposed to have them in. Like, you're not supposed to have them in while you're in the kitchen. I literally had them in and I still heard her. So I'm just like, obviously you told the whole kitchen your business, but you saying that I told your kids the whole kitchen your business. I don't even talk to anybody other than the one person that I went on break just now with. Like, he's literally the only person I talk to. And I know he didn't tell you I was talking about you. I know he didn't. Because he barely liked you. So I'm just like, I know he didn't tell you that I was talking about you. So you literally making stuff up right now. You really trying to have a problem with me. You really trying to have a problem with me. She's like, no, because I just heard that you was talking about me. And like, if we got a problem, we could solve that. We could go outside, whatever, whatever. I'm just like, first of all, you about a cool hour and a half away from this day ending. I can catch you at 3 o'clock. I'm just like, we can go at 3 o'clock. I don't have a problem. I I can meet you in the park. I know what car you drive. I can meet you in the parking lot at your car. like we could go for a little drive. We could find a little park. I can give you that work. If that's what you want, I can give you that work. But that's not what you want. You literally just want a reason to be mad. But I'm like, who you should be mad at is your dusty friends that let you leave the house dusty with your hair like that. Like, because you look a mess. Who you should be mad at is your nigga. Like, you should be mad at him because he don't care about you and he be leaving you for long periods of times to talk to his niggas. That's who you should be mad at. Who you should be mad at is this corporation for paying you $15 an hour. That's who you should be mad at. I don't know why you're mad at me, but you shouldn't be mad at me. It's so many other people on the list that you could be mad at, and you're mad at me right now for what? And so she's just standing there just looking at me, and I'm just like, looking right back at her like, what was the reason? Like, what is the purpose? Like, why are you actually mad at me right now? I literally didn't do anything to you. And if you really wanted to fight, we would fight. You obviously don't want to fight. You just want somebody to yell at. You just want to be mad. And I'm not the one. Because I'm not going to sit here and let you keep on yelling at me. We at work, bro. We at work. So either solve your problem or I'm going to solve your problem because I don't have the time. So that's basically how it was. And I was very fed up with the whole situation. But after that, she just walked away. And I knew she wasn't going to meet me at 3 o'clock. I went into the parking lot. I went straight into the parking lot. I'm just like, what's good? Like, it's 3 o'clock. She wasn't there. And I was so for real. She wasn't there. But I knew she wasn't going to be there because why would she be there? Like, you have too many problems in your life for you to be worried about somebody else. Like, why are you worried about me? You really should be worried about yourself. Like, you're very dusty. Like you need to get waxed. Like, your unibrow is coming in. Like, and your hair is falling out. Like, please get it together. Like, I'm not the issue here. You're the issue. And you need to solve all your problems before you start talking to me and fussing with me about some stuff that you got going on. Because I don't care. And so, after that, I think I was there a cool 3 more weeks. I was fed up with her and that job. And, like, the time period, like, for me to leave was coming up. So I was just like, I already didn't plan on staying here anyway. But, like, I'm definitely not staying now that she here. Because I do not have time to be dealing with high school drama. Like, she really acted like she was 17. I'm like, bro, ain't you, like, 23? Like, why are you acting like this? Like, you're too old for this. You're too old to be acting the way that you're acting. And I don't have time to be dealing with people and their drama. Like, I come to work to make money. I don't come to work to argue with people and to make friends or to find lovers or whatever it is that you come here to work for. That's not me. You might be looking for validation from the manager. That's cool. Do whatever y'all gonna do over there. But don't bring that over here. Don't involve me in none of your shenanigans. And if you mad about some stuff that somebody did to you and you trying to take your anger out on me, I'm not the one. Or the two. So figure it out amongst yourself what you want to do. But we're not going to have this problem again. And then she stopped talking to me after that. She never said nothing to me. My last like little 3 weeks, 4 weeks or whatever that was there. She didn't say nothing to me. I think like 2 days before the last day she said, hey. I guess she stopped being mad. But I'm just like, I literally don't care. And we don't ever have to talk. And I don't have any animosity towards you because I don't care about you. But after she said that I was talking about her to everybody and telling all her business, I was just like, now I really should tell everybody your business. Because why would you say that about me? I'm like, it's too much stuff that I know about you and you know absolutely nothing about me. So it would be very easy for me to just blow your whole spot up. But I ain't do that, y'all. I didn't. And I let it rock. I was mad, but I just let it rock. And, you know, I'm still at my other job. And I left that job. And so it was cool. And everything happened. That happened. It just happened. So it's cool. But, yeah. The moral of the story is, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. Stay away from people that's going to bring negativity into your life. And don't fight as a grown adult because you're going to go to jail. I was never going to go to jail for her, yo. I really wasn't. But I knew she was bluffing. But yeah, y'all. Stay out of jail. Stay out of jail and stay out of other people's business. And stay in your business. And stay in your pocket. And make your bag. And just, you know, just mind your business for them. I don't know. I felt like that's what I was doing, but hey. It is what it is. So yeah, for me, story time Tish, the tea is over.